You just finished a job that looked incredible before and after, and it's gone. Nobody asked, nobody saved it. That photo never became a testimonial, an ad, or a post. It just disappeared. Every service business takes before and after photos on job, but almost nobody actually turns those into marketing because nobody asks the customer for permission at the right moment. So today, I'm building a workflow that automatically reaches out an hour after the job's marked completely, asking if it's okay to use those photos while it's still fresh and the customer is still happy. So let's build it. First of all, you would want to log into your GoHighLevel sub account like I did right here. Then go all the way down to automations. This is where you build every single workflow, no matter what. Then when you're in automation, that's in workflow lists, click create workflow. And you're going to see a bunch of options. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to use start from scratch. Now, when you see this page right here, what you're going to think is, okay, let's jump in and build the workflow. No, because first you got to name the workflow, because if you don't name it and you have multiple workflows, workflows can get lost easily. So we can name it. So we can name it something like photo approval workflow. Just like that. Then when you're done naming it, now you can start building it. So click add new trigger, and you'll see this bar on the right side of your screen pop up. This is where all the triggers are, and it's very similar to the actions that I'm going to get later on in the video. But for now, choose the trigger that's opportunity created. So when you're in opportunity created, click add filters and select it to in pipeline. Although if you want to make this workflow, you do have to create a pipeline. But if you don't know that, go down to my channel and you can also check that video out. So when you select it in pipeline, select the pipeline you made. I made my pipeline prospecting. So go ahead, whatever your pipeline's name is. It could be photo approval pipeline, it could be prospecting, anything. So I selected prospecting. So when you're done with that trigger, click save trigger. It's that easy. That's how you add a trigger. But now let's go on the actions. So what you gotta do is you gotta click this small button right here that has a plus sign on it. Click it and you'll see nearly the same slide that you saw for the triggers. Although this is the actions, not the triggers. And triggers cannot be in the action slide and the actions cannot be in the triggers. And what the trigger does is the trigger starts the whole workflow and the actions are literally actions of the whole workflow. So when you clicked the small button, select the action as wait. Why? Because if asked right after the job is done, the customer is going to be like, wait a second, this is odd. The job is just done and you text me? So that's why we gotta win an hour or maybe even 30 minutes. So click a set period of time and choose the time you want. Maybe you want it 30 minutes, maybe you want it 1 hour, anything you want. The sweet spot is usually between 45 minutes, 70 minutes. So when you're done selecting the time period and the units, click Save Action. Now, make sure the units is right because if the units is hours, it's gonna wait 60 hours. If the units is seconds, it's gonna wait a minute. If the unit is days, it's gonna wait 60 days, where the customer is not even gonna remember you. So just make sure you selected the correct units. Now, when you're done with all of that, click Save Action. Now, you have set up one action. 2 more to go. Then click the small button once again and select Add Contact Tag. Why? Because the team is not running another workflow and adding the same person for the photos. So if you didn't already make a tag, just type in what you want, like approval tag or literally anything you want. Another could be photo approval tag. So when you're done typing in what you want, click add new tag. There you go. You have added a tag. It's that simple. So as I told you, this is a very simple workflow and it's going to take less than 10 minutes to build. You can just build it right now with me if you want. So when you're done adding the tag, click Save Action. Now we have one more action left. So click the button once again and select Send SMS. This actually asks the person for the photo approval. So we can type in something like, "Hi, just wondering if we can use the photos we clicked for, let's say, marketing." And if you like what you typed, you can save it. But if you don't, you can copy it, click Write with AI, paste it, just say, "Make it better," and let's say formal. And then let's select the tone to formal too. Then click Generate SMS, and there you go. It has also added the custom values. If you like it, you can click Use Message, but if you want to make some modifications, you can just type in what you want here. But I like it, so I'm going to click Use Message. So when you're done typing the message what you want or writing with AI, there's absolutely no need to add any attachments or files to the URL. But if you do want to test it, you can go ahead and type in your phone number right here. But I'm not going to test it, and you can just click Send Test SMS when you're done putting your phone number. So when you're done, if you want testing it and writing the whole SMS, click Save Action. So there we go. It was that easy to make a photo approval workflow inside GoHighLevel. Now, if you want to publish it, switch this draft to publish and click save. Now, your workflow is actually up and running. This workflow doesn't take a photo for you, but it makes sure that great before and after shot doesn't just sit forgotten on someone's phone. And it gives you a paper trail showing the customer actually said yes before you ever posted it. And subscribe right now for new GoHighLevel machines every single day. If you ever want to try GoHighLevel for yourself, the link is in the description. And plus, you get a 30 days free trial. And one more thing before you go. If you know a plumber or two, I'm trying to start my own business. So if you know any, make sure to send them at my website, ghlkid.com. That's also going to be in my description, so they can get a free AI receptionist. And I can set it up right in front of them. See you in the next one.